So, what are the learning outcomes for this box set and this first module? Well, it's understanding the role that time recording plays within our firms and businesses, best practice and tactics for profit and recovery, time recording, and of course, hourly rate billing, what this is all about and how to get the best out of it, how to document your arrangements, how to get it down on pen and paper or type or email to our clients, whatever it may well be electronically, to make sure that we get everything fully understood by our clients and gives us the ability to adapt our charging as we go through a particular matter if there's some mission creep. Understanding why we have write-offs and avoiding those write-offs, dealing with client challenges and bad debt, alternatives to time-based charging. It would be wrong of me as a pricing expert to not give you some insight into some alternatives to hourly rate billing and using technology and management information to good effect. And on the question of attendance notes, again, a legal principle for lawyers, but if it's good enough for lawyers, it's good enough for everybody else. You can recover the time spent for preparing your attendance notes. Let me put it very bluntly. One piece of guidance I got from a senior partner very early on in my career was, Richard, when you time record, always record it just as if you might get knocked down by a bus tomorrow. It's a very morbid way of putting it, I suppose. But the point here is if you're not going to be around ever again, or maybe because you're sick or maybe on holiday, a colleague who's taking over your matter will need to know exactly what's been going on, and indeed your thought processes behind a particular matter, your decision-making processes, and exactly what has been done on the job. So you must recover your time. We have a professional obligation to record our time, no matter what profession we operate in. And a case called Brush versus Bauer, Cotton and Bauer says we can recover the time spent for preparing our attendance notes. So when we do our time entries on our practice management system or however we record time, it's absolutely critical that we record the time spent in actually recording what's been done and the time spent. It's entirely chargeable as between ourselves and our client, but it must be recorded. It hasn't stopped me estimating time over the years when I've done bills of costs, but it's always better to actually record the time spent in whatever it's been doing. So maybe you've just spoken to the client, attending the client's day at the telephone, discussing X, Y, and Z, 12 minutes, preparing attendance note, 6 minutes. Very, very simple.